Hello guys, Kurtzington here, and today is going to be the start of a new series called This Week in League. I'm going to try to have this series come out in either Wednesdays or Thursdays, and I will be covering some of the most interesting things that have happened in the League of Legends community. Let's kick things off with our first story of SKT and KT losing their first game of the LCK Summer Split. Yesterday, the LCK kicked off their summer split, and both teams from the spring split finals, SK Telecom T1, who are coming off their victory at the mid-season invitational over Europe's G2 Esports, and KT Rolster, were both swept in their opening games. SKT dropped their series to 2016 World's runner-up Samsung Galaxy, and KT Rolster dropped their series to Longzhu Gaming, who debuted their new roster with Khan, Cuz, BDD, and the Old Rocks Tiger bot lane of Prey and Gorilla. SKT's loss was mainly due to not being able to really get a great grasp on the current metagame because of their short time of practice after coming back from the mid-season invitational. But the KT loss was definitely interesting to see. Longzhu has forever been kind of a cursed team in Korean League of Legends, but if they can continue to play to the level that they showed in their first game against KT Rolster, they can definitely be a contender this split. Khan's Jarvan in Game 1, as well as a strong performance in the mid lane from BDD on Orianna, shows a lot of promise for this team going forward. Our second story today is Angel Blade Riven and Demon Blade Yasuo. Riot released a teaser trailer for both Dawnbringer Riven and Nightbringer Yasuo, which crosses off two skins off the Reddit leak that we saw a couple months ago that so far has been almost 100% accurate, really so far only getting the names wrong of these two skins. Instead of Angel Blade Riven and Demon Blade Yasuo, it is actually Dawnbringer Riven and Nightbringer Yasuo. Both the skins look absolutely insane, especially Nightbringer Yasuo, which a lot of people have said is a really nice skin. I will definitely most likely be trying to buy them when they do actually come out on the live servers, and let me tell you that Yasuo, both skins are currently on the PBE at 1820 RP, which makes them legendary skins. I will say that Riot's latest skins that they've come out with have been absolutely incredible, and I give a big props to the skins team for pushing out some very quality stuff. With these skins now off the list, we are just left with 3 skins: Omega Squad Twitch, Vigar, and Fizz. And I'm expecting those skins to be just as high of a level as these ones, even if they are a lesser price and a lesser tier down. Our third story now is free runes, new keystones, and honor system updates. Riot recently released a video showing off that they are going to be ditching the current rune system and replacing it with a free rune system and a revamped keystone system, where they will provide super OP benefits such as Berserk, which is almost like a built-in Guinsoo's Rageblade auto passive, and that's an example of one of the new keystones. Current players will be compensated accordingly for what they have spent on runes, but no announcement has been made as to how Riot is going to go about doing this. Personally, this is super exciting news, and I cannot wait for the preseason to see these changes implemented, because that's when Riot is scheduling to throw these out. They're not just going to throw them out in the middle of the season. That would screw up a lot of stuff. Runes have been way too expensive for a long time, and I'm really glad to see Riot finally address this. I'm sure a lot of other people are as well. They also mentioned that there will be a new scaling honor system implemented very, very soon, either in the next patch or the patch after. After every match, you can choose to honor every one of your teammates if you so choose. Kind of like how in Overwatch, after a game is done, you see all the different things like most damage done, such and such. And you can choose like, hey, this one's kind of like the most important. It's kind of like that. You'll see the person's name, what champion they played, and then there'll be 3 different options. I don't remember what the 3 options were. I know one is great shot calling, the other one's friendly, and then I think the other one, I don't remember what the other one is. I think those are the first 2. If you receive 3 honors, then it is shown to the whole lobby. And key fragment drops will also now be tied to the honor level when this goes live. So what actually happens is your honor is shown in your profile, whether you're like honor rank 5 or honor rank 3. The higher your honor rank, the more key fragments that'll drop, because this is a really nice addition, because right now I have like 4 chests sitting in my account, in my loot thing, and I just don't have the key fragments, because key fragments just for some reason never seem to drop for me. So this is really nice to see that, hey, if I'm not a dickhead and people honor me and like I'm actually a friendly player, then my honor rank's going to be higher and I'm going to get rewarded more for that instead of someone who's toxic. I find that to be a great addition to the game itself. Another important thing that Riot also announced was the addition of the 10-ban system. The 10-ban system was already used in professional play, such as the NALCS and the LCK, but it is now being rolled out to the regular client for regular players to use. It will first be rolled out in normal draft game modes, and then eventually put into ranked solo duo and ranked flex play. And finally, our last story is WildTurtle to FlyQuest. So recently, former TSM AD carry and currently the NALCS all-time kill leader Jason WildTurtle Tran has left TSM for FlyQuest. The move comes after months of hearing that former CLG and TSM star AD carry Doublelift would be returning to the team, and that did happen a couple weeks ago, and that TSM will be running a 6-man roster during the NALCS summer split. WildTurtle is coming off a relatively poor showing at the midseason invitational where TSM failed to make it out of groups, just 1 year removed from CLG's run to the finals and a 2nd place finish. There's no news yet as to whether current FlyQuest AD carry Altec or WildTurtle would be the starter, but a recent picture of FlyQuest jungler Moon giving a signed jersey to a fan showed WildTurtle's signature on it and not Altec's. So my current guess, but this is just entirely speculation, is that the fairly new LCS team will be running WildTurtle as their starter. Well folks, that's going to wrap things up for this week in the league. If you guys enjoyed this series, please let me know by leaving a thumbs up just so I can know whether or not this series is actually worth continuing and you guys actually enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next week.